Hi, and welcome back, Brickhouse Bones family, to another episode where today we're going to talk about the neck and that hump in our back and how to get our head back on top of our shoulders. If you want to have that more tall, upright posture, this episode's for you. We also have some great dynamic balance stuff, strength, and impact as always. Because at Brickhouse Bones, we follow the evidence to do the right types of exercise for preventing fracture and improving bone health. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. If you'd like, hit the subscribe button below and you'll get all kinds of this information on a regular basis. We also have a private Facebook group, so if you'd like to join that for more content about Brick House Bones, you can find it there. All right, great episode today. We're talking about the neck, we're talking about posture, and we're going to need a wall, a countertop, and a step. So pretty simple. Any step will do. It doesn't have to be a portable step. It can be any place where you have a little rise in your house and you can use that. All right, we're starting against the wall. And against the wall here, feet against the wall, shoulders against the wall, palms rotated forward. And then we want to see if you can touch your head to the back of the wall. And if you find that your chin sneaks up when you try to touch the head to the back of the wall, then you need to fill the gap. So we want to keep your eyes level and your chin down. So use a towel, and if you're lifting your chin up, then put the towel behind your head to fill that gap for you, and so that you have chin level and the chin just goes straight back. The crown of the head's going straight up. Okay. So fill the gap with a towel if you need to. Palms forward. Palms are also pressing gently into the wall. We're going to tuck the head against the wall and then press. 5-second hold and relax. So we're pressing the head straight back, moving the head back on top of the shoulders, tensioning the muscles in the back body, and relax. And this tension, I can feel my arms just automatically are pushing back there too, squeezing the wings together in the back, head presses back into the wall, creating all this tension in the muscles along the spine, along the neck, and in the back body. And you press as hard as feels safe for you. You don't have to push super hard if you're brand new to this exercise. Be considerate to the joints in your spine and test it out. Maybe if it's your first time, 5 repetitions for 5 seconds. If you've done this a couple times, you've done a few rounds, build up to 10 repetitions. And this is a posture exercise. So you could do 10 repetitions of 5-second holds every day to help build that position of getting that head back on top of the shoulders. It's a great exercise. Really helps with the strength, the muscles along the spine that help you to hold that head and those shoulders in that position. All right, next up, we're going to challenge dynamic balance. Now, if you can get one foot in front of the other, do it. If you're too unstable and you have to step out, then have the other foot in front, but just slightly out to the side, maybe a foot's width over, and see if you can be a little more stable, or move it out to whatever point that you still feel challenged. It's important you feel challenged, but safe. Okay, so if you need to hang on to a counter or chair and have that beside you, do it, please, so you create some safety around you. And then in this position, we're going to do 10 punches across the body with some tempo, with some speed, and then we'll switch our feet. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Switch those feet around. Here we go. Relax. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it again. We're going to do 3 rounds. We're just going to do it right now because you're doing it with me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch your feet. Get set. Hands are up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love to see how my hips are working to try to find that stable point for me. Last round here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch the feet. Here we go. Last time on each side here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, I love it. So that was 3 rounds, 10 punches with each foot position. So it actually ended up being like 6. And you can do that every day. That's a balance exercise. You can do that every day. The next up, we have our counter push-up. You can use a counter. You can use a chair. Or if you've been doing push-ups and you're like, Lisa, I don't need a stinking chair. I can do them on the floor. Then do them on the floor. I can't yet, so that's okay. I like the chair version. Chair version works just fine. And when we talk elbow position, when you're doing a push-up, your elbows can be close to the body, or they can be slightly away from the body at about a 45-degree angle. But we don't want the elbows up here, trying to do a push-up with the elbows really wide. So roll those elbows down kind of halfway between the shoulders and the ribs, or a little bit lower if you have the strength for it. And if you need to, you can do a shallower depth push-up and work at that until you get stronger. I want you to go to whatever level of fatigue that you get to. Start with 1 set if it's your first time. The next time you do it, try to do 2 sets. The third time you do it, try to do 3 sets, where you go to your most fatigued repetition, you take a couple minutes break, you do it again, and you do that 3 times around. So let's see if we can squeeze out 10 here. Hips down, okay? I see a lot of people let their hips right up here. We want the hips, shoulders, and ankles and knees all lined up together. Elbows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, joints make noises, it's okay. 8, that was my elbow. 9, 10, excellent. All right, good job. And so push-ups are great. That gets us up off the floor. We need that push strength to get up and down from being on the ground, and we want that strength for a long, long time. So if you need to start at a kitchen counter, that's okay. As you get lower to the chair height, it gets a little higher. As you get lower to the bench height, it gets a little harder. And then next thing you know, you're doing push-ups on the floor. Last exercise today. Get your step, go to your step. We're going to set a timer for 30 seconds. We're going to do quick feet moving on the step, because we want to have that agility and speed in our footwork so that we can respond quickly to a loss of balance. And we're stepping up, so we have increased ground reaction forces on our bones, which they love to grow stronger. So 30-second timer, right leg goes first, right, left, right, left. We're going as fast as you can, not as fast as I can. You go as fast as you can. You do you, you be safe. Hang on if you need to. We're just training your body to go as fast as it's capable of today. So moving at your quick speed. I don't have a timer going. Okay, for 30 seconds, that was right leg leading. You need to reset your timer. 30 more seconds, we're going with the left leg leading. Here we go. Here we go. So we have to balance it out. Right leg leads, left leg leads, because we tend to have a favorite leg that we always lead with, or one that we're always protecting. And you know what? They both need to be able to do the job. So 30 seconds on each side. That is a power and impact exercise. You could do 2 or 3 rounds of 30 seconds. If you're up for it, you can build up to that over several weeks. It doesn't have to be all at once. Twice a week is a good routine on the power and impact. All right, I'm out of breath. I love it. That was a great routine for the week. I hope that you guys find it helpful. And I have a question. If y'all are still here and watching, if you've ever had a fracture, would you let me know down below if you've had a fracture? And if it was a fragility fracture, give me a little information about that. I would love to know. All right, we'll see you next week.